Taking those deep breaths. Setting back, tuning into yourself. Let the information take you to where you want to be. Making conscious self-healthcare moves. Thank you for dancing and breathing with me today. Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadija Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self-Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-healthcare. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-healthcare, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. That's right, family. We got to rock the world. Making those conscious self-healthcare moves. Mental observation is essential for self-success. Taking those deep breaths. Moving that body, taking the time to tune into yourself during this hour.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. I'm gonna make that change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize
there are some with no home, without a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone?
changes ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Try to get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you close your heart, you close your mind. Na 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 na. Make that change. Oh yeah. Change.
Taking that deep, 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 deep breath. Family, community, and friends, thank you so very much for staying aboard this friendship train as we are sharing with each other, allowing each other to be in a safe space so that we can build emotional intelligence at this time, that we can understand the message of the emotions that we are feeling when we are feeling them, and they actually have no power over us. We incorporate them in our life. Some are to look and see what we are doing to ourselves, and some is to be in gratitude for the things that we are bringing to ourselves, the things that we are aligning with. Take that deep breath and relax. That was a beautiful station stop. We actually saw all the balloons, different colors, different shape, different animals, different people. They were all going up, 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 way up high like that eagle, releasing anything that feel like a crow that's holding us back. That's why we don't stay seated in those sad, low vibrations, emotions. And right now we all are on an emotional roller coaster. But what we're doing on this train ride, we're setting back. We're relaxing. We're tuning into ourselves. We're strengthening. We're strengthening. We're strengthening that mindset and believing and knowing that we are making conscious self-healthcare moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success, and that's what we're doing on this train right now, because out of everything that's going on and all that has happened, all we have to do is just stay calm, stay in tune to ourselves, sit back, drinking plenty of water, taking all your fruits and vegetables, mineralizing your body, just relaxing, feeling good, and talking good to yourself, and working through those sad vibrations that have you going deeper down a rabbit hole and beginning to feel depressed and like you can't control your life. Come on, family, change. You know what I just shared with you from Louise, hey? The message about change. If you forgot, the recorder, go on back down the train, go into the recording room and listen to part 1, and you'll bring it all together and you'll be up to date, because love, vibrating the laws of vibrational energy, letting it guide you, is the power that brings my entire life together. Definitely on this train ride. Welcome aboard. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, offering you information from the non-circular science of medicine. We're talking about bioenergetics, quantum health and healing, self-knowledge, self-worth, self-love, self-information, self-understanding, self-work. Understand that we have to understand the vibrational being that we are. All one, all of our human fields of energy comes together and create this miraculous person that we are, vibrating on planet Earth. And family, community, and friends, it's a lovely time. Thank you so much for staying on board the train so that we can really get to hear the song Phoenix Rising, the one, the Emmy, sung by Tony Hickman and a few other brothers. I am just so excited that we're going to get to hear this song and hold on to the energy of the Phoenix Rising. It's going to relax your shoulders. It's going to make you feel good as you sit back and think about all the good things in your life right now, when they want to put you in a worry, stressful, disease-mongering, fighting state, and you're not going to have it, because you are in control of your life and your decisions. And it's okay and it's all right to understand history, to understand how things truly are in the medical field and what you need to do, and the power of epigenetics and understanding your own vibration and how you are just breathing the fresh air, relaxing. I can still see the colors in the balloons as I share with you right now with my eyes closed. That was a great stop. And now to get ready to hear this song. Oh, and I make sure that I do not keep on sharing, because I know we all feeling good. But let me go ahead and just say, love is the power that brings my entire life together. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me with divine energy and life. I am love in action. I am a master of positive self-expression. And we are here, and I am here to be givers and receivers of love, of this energy. And I do understand that the energy of life, the principles of life, the feeling, whatever you want to call it, name it, did not create religion. That's something that came from man that want to keep you separated from yourself. But we're not doing that today. We are honing in, and we are definitely honoring the way we feel. Taking a deep, deep breath. It always starts with you. Take real good care of yourself. And thank you so much, brothers, for coming aboard the train and realizing that you carrying a lot, and you really need to just sit down and just take a deep breath and just even add that sigh in there and relax. Our brothers are doing so much, and they don't stop, and they don't take a moment to think and realize that they need to just sit back and relax and replenish their energies. They go through so much, and they hold on to so much, and they don't know how to purge and cleanse their bodies. You know, most people, well, they say men are more constipated than women are. And so men have got to learn how to release, relax, and let go. And I'm thankful that y'all aboard this friendship train ride, taking the time to consider relaxing and honoring yourselves more, taking good care of yourself. We are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today, and today is now, and now of the moment is all there is. Love is all there is. Laws of vibrational energy. How are you vibrating? We are human, but we are also vibrating beings. And we as humans must live a non-complaining life and honor our emotions in every situation, and know that we actually do create healthy situations for us. Oh, family, community, and friends, I am so honored that you are on this train ride with me. Please, brothers, once again, thank you, and thanking you for calling the brother during our station break as we watch the balloons go up, as we raise our energy and look towards the sky and feel and honor nature. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful place. Nature. You can close your eyes and relax your body and take you into that space anytime, anywhere, any moment you feel like you need to, because you have that power No one has that power over you. So, I shared with you from Louise Hay last week, and while y'all was out looking up at the balloons, as I was too, I also was guided back to the power is within from Louise Hay. I did lose the point that first took me to, however, I pick up the book and I open the page, family, and I'm going to share with you real quickly because we're about a little bit into the show, and I want to hear the music and come back and share with you again. A healthy world is what it's all about. But see, I'm gonna read this to you from Louise Hay. But a healthy world is a world that you see inside of you, your insides, all your fields of energy you see as healthy. When you're going through something, you see yourself as healthy, having cellular malfunctions at this particular time, and now you're ready to do what you need to do holistically, energetically, to correct them consciously by changing your state of consciousness. But Louise had to say about a healthy world. I'm not going to read all of them, I'm just going to share a few words with you. Envision a world as a great place to live in. See all the sick being made well and the homeless being cared for. See diseases become a thing of past, and all of the hospitals now apartment buildings. See prison inmates being taught how to love themselves and being released as responsible citizens. See churches remove sin and guilt from their teachings. See the government really take care of the people. Go outside and feel the clean rain falling. As the rain stops, see a beautiful rainbow appear. Notice the sun shining and the air is clean and clear. Smell its freshness. See the water glistening and sparkle in our rivers, streams, and lakes. And notice the lush vegetation, forest filled with trees, flowers, fruits, and vegetables abundant and available everywhere. See people being healed of diseases so the illness become a memory. Go to other countries and see places in plenty for all. See harmony between all people as we lay down our guns. Judgment, criticism, and prejudice become archaic and fade away. See borders crumbling and separateness disappear. See all of us being one. See our Mother Earth, the planet, heal and whole. You are creating this new world now. You are creating this new world now. Above the friendship train ride, you are on it when you leave today. You are creating this new world now just by using your mind to envision a new world for yourself, new feelings for yourself, a new way to be for yourself. See, you are powerful. You are powerful, 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 energetic being. You are important. You are important. You are important. And you do count to you, your life. Live your vision, people. Let it be a whole, healthy, harmonious, loving vision. Taking deep breaths, supporting their lymphatic system, purifying the body as you purify your mind, as you purify your states of consciousness. Go out and do what you can do to make the vision come true. Bless us all. And so it is. Your healing light. You are the light. You are the light. Look deep within the center of your heart and find that tiny little pinpoint of brilliantly colored light. It is such a beautiful color because your life is beautiful. And life is never, ever, 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 ever mean, cruel, or unkind. So sit back, family. Take that deep, deep breath. Woo! We get ready to listen to some music and we're going to rise. And then wherever you were sinking and you had sunk into, you're going to honor all your emotions. All your emotions, feel good about them and move you to a place of peace and love in your life where you're getting everything that you want. You're being blessed. Thank you for coming aboard, staying aboard, stopping and look at the balloons go up, 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 taking a deep breath outside, relaxing, and now we're going to rise like the phoenix, and we're going to stop being people pleasers and be pleasers of ourselves. And I'll come back and close out the show with you. Once again, I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. Welcome you aboard the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show Friendship Train Ride, where we love one another, we honor each other, and we support each other in one vibration of love, and knowing love is all there is. Coming back at you real soon. Thank you for coming aboard the friendship train.
You don't have to change your way for them to accept you, child. If you do, let it be for you. Make them respect you, child. You're beautiful, amazing, like a fire in disguise. You are blazing. I hope you don't let this world put your fire out. Go ahead and be great. Go ahead and do you. Go ahead. No matter what you do, my love, please don't be a people pleaser. You don't have to follow them, just make them follow you. You don't have to be a bad person and trust your instincts too. See, you're beautiful, so amazing, like a fire in disguise. You are blazing, and I hope you don't let this world put your fire out. Go ahead and be great. Go ahead and do you. Go ahead. No matter what you do, my love, please don't be a people pleaser. See, you're beautiful, so amazing, like a fire in disguise. You are blazing. From the way we dress to the way we process the images in our brain, has an effect on the way we see ourselves. Even people make it hard for us to be ourselves. But I'ma tell you, be you. Be the best you, don't worry about fools. Let them choose their own path. Just believe in the life that you have and be great. And I hope you don't let this world put your fire out. Go ahead and be great. Go ahead and do you. Go ahead. No matter what you do, my love, please don't be a people pleaser.
Martial Law Productions.
There's a young boy walking through obstacles, cut up from all the surgery, prosthetic picture perjury, telling me I'm normal, but normal they never really made me see. They always painted me, discriminated but levitated through all the hated scenes. So I redrew how they made it seem. But that's what you feel around vultures and all the fatal schemes. They wanna label me a cripple, that's the way it seems. Take away my right to pursue a normal life and live.
Indeed, for me, I must proceed and shine bright like the sun. Even though I know the darkness will come, it's all temporary. I can be legendary, cause I will never stop believing in me. It doesn't matter what you think I should be. See, I am what I am, I'm the truth. I'm disabled, I'm amazing, understand. Don't you ever underrate me, cause I got a second chance, and I choose to be the greatest in whatever the plan is. All my life, right? I ignite life. A kaboom when I step in the room, so please don't get distracted. Yes, my limbs are fractured, still I rise from the ashes. I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you. I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you.
On your markets at the pistols pop, I'm out the block to hit the ground running. No lazy days of jungle, new form of human being get more to do it. That's why I be so smooth while I do this underneath the ditch, watching how I keep it moving. Use it, your lack of intuition, presuming my predictions in the BS. 5 and 8 arise, transform the right before the eyes and into the sky. They ask you for a while, but Phoenix rise.
Lead with example and do everything in life I see. A simple thing like riding a bike, we all alike. How is that enlightening? It's so much fighting, cause my superpower, it makes me different, it's lightning. Wait, how many obstacles I gotta break? How many fights I gotta face? Just to make you feel my fate. I shake, then I break down. Yeah, but I take all the weight down.
I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you. I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you. People make fun of what they don't understand. Look at me cause I'm different and can't do what they can. But belittle me you won't, because I am what I am. I am amazing, a different pill in which your brain cannot cram. I'm different, often inspired by pain, inflicted by the inhumane, with hearts as black as the grain. My disability is silent, but my bottled up rage got me running from my dreams 100 miles with one leg. So how dare you try to remind me that I don't fit into your perception? How dare you define me? I'm beyond what you see as perfection. I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you. I'm a rising phoenix. I rise above you.
Rising Phoenix and People Pleasers. I know you enjoy those two songs from Tony Hickman, and Rising Phoenix is one that Emmy and the brothers have sung with her. Take a deep breath on that note. Feeling so good. I tell y'all, family, community, and friends, humanity as we once knew it is evolving into a higher dimension. You are still living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness. Free your mind, and optimal health will follow. Taking a deep breath, feeling so good. I am always amazed at nature. I love the feel of the crispness of the fall breeze on my skin. Like when we were outside watching the balloons, colorful balloons go up, 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 up. The skin that shows me to the world. At this time, I must honor myself and give my power of self-choice, self-care, self-love about my body to no one. I don't have to give explanations about my choice to anyone for any reason. There should be no mandates about a person's body. Signs giveth and signs take away, and I determine what I want to inject into my body. Pill-wise, medicine-wise, liquid-wise. Family, community, and friends, we're on this train ride, and it's about emotional intelligence. Relate to your greatness. Your energy output matters. Smile, it can shift your vibration. Laugh, it will make you smile. Take deep, 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 deep lymphatic breaths and purify the body, mind, and soul connection with that breath of life. My presence requires no beliefs. Believe you can, believe you cannot. Either way, you are right. It is time to know thyself. And a quick message from the book. It's all about consciousness as we end today's train ride. Thank you for staying on board for this 2-hour presentation. We really needed it, and we are tuned into our emotional intelligence and tuned into ourselves, and we know what to give ourselves, and we understand about that word beliefs. Believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you are right. It's time to know thyself. Beliefs and doubts are learned. Beliefs and doubts are learned. Mostly we borrow them from others. Trust, on the other hand, is innate. It's natural for us, and therefore it's always with us. A God-given capacity we were born with, and that never leaves us. If we do not feel trusting, it's only because our capacity for trust is hidden behind our beliefs or disbeliefs. Trust goes into hiding when anxious parents, teachers, doctors, yourself, and other significant figures in our life drill into us. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust yourself, but trust us. Don't trust yourself, but trust us. One can't trust oneself. What they are really saying is, do not trust oneself. Our oneself exists in total surrender to an absolute trust in existence. It is illogically mine, and the doubts. To maintain its own existence, it suppresses the truth about oneself, the truth of our infinite nature. Then we rely on beliefs devised by others. Transcend belief and doubt. All we need to do is remain in our own space, not following anyone, not embracing any fixed belief system, and simply be open. Once we open up, we consciously reconnect with our divine nature, then everything we need to know streams forth just when we need it. In other words, life itself leads us, not a set of beliefs, family, community, and friends. It's a case of drop the beliefs and start experiencing life from the groundwork that you know. This is how real transformation comes about. My mother said, beliefs. You want your beliefs to change. It's proof that you are keeping your eyes open, living fully and welcoming, that the world and people around you can teach you. This means that people's beliefs should evolve as they gain new experiences. So they always are constantly changing. Remember to listen to part 1 if you didn't. Thank you for coming aboard the Friendship Train. Don't forget to get your free voice scan. If you're local to Washington, you can also get the handheld scan. Thank you so much for coming aboard this time. Emotional intelligence, relaxing, and moving forward and rising like the phoenix in all situations, and go through all your emotions, experiences, but don't stay seated in those sad, deep emotions. Thrive, smile, be happy, laugh. Take deep, deep, deep breaths. And thank you, brothers, for coming aboard the Friendship Train, our youth, our elders. This is so exciting. Share this radio broadcast with a friend. Peace and love. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, sharing with you from the non-secular science of medicine. It's time to be your own wellness doctor. Peace and love. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.CellLife.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com. The number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lenthologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the Friendship Train to Healthcare Freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forcelllife.com. The number 4, the word cell, CELLLIFE.com. Hey, we gotta help one another.
I've got about 5 more minutes, I guess. I've discovered something else also. Ladies and gentlemen, all successful people follow the same philosophy. I want to be purposely redundant about that. And don't forget this. All successful people follow the same philosophy. You may call it by many different brand names. There are those who call it the power of positive thinking. There are those who call it possibility thinking. There are those who may call it PMA, positive mental attitude. But by whatever brand name, you will find a commonality of positive mindedness in all successful people. And we find that in Muhammad Ali. He believed that he could do what he did, and he said what he would do and did it. Talking about the Bible for a moment. You know, so many times people see the scripture fulfilled before their eyes and don't even realize it. Another key scripture from the Holy Bible. As a man thinks, so is he. And it has nothing to do with race. Muhammad Ali has just given us an example of the laws which govern the universe. And he alluded to the law of gravity, which briefly explains is what goes up must come down. If a white man throws a ball into the air, it comes down. If a black man throws a ball into the air, it comes down. If a black man believes that he's the greatest, he becomes the greatest, and we've seen it. If a white man believes that he's the greatest, he becomes the greatest in whatever he goes after. This is the meaning of the scripture. The Lord, meaning the law of mind, the cosmic law of mind, is no respecter of persons. This is one reason why I never got into the black power movement, because I've been black all of my life and never could spend it. Ladies and gentlemen, the only color of power in the American economy is green power. The sooner you find that out and get some of it, the better off you'll be. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Which simply means, as a man thinks of himself, so is he. Another cosmic law. You will never become any more than what you think you are. This is, again, positive self-image psychology, and this is one of the names of the philosophy that I represent. Positive self-image psychology. What you believe you are, you will become. A person's experience in life, a person's lot in life, builds itself around the subjective self-image. What do you believe about yourself? Never mind what other people say about you. What do you believe about yourself? You believe you're no good, then you'll be no good. Do you believe that you're a low-down, dirty, stinking, hell-bound sinner? And this is an amazing thing about evangelists over the years. They have preached to people and told people really how terrible they are and that they're going to hell. But you know why I stopped preaching that? Because I looked around and I saw that people were already in hell, and it was time to show them the way out. As I say, we know how bad we can be. Every one of us here, we know how bad we can be. And I want to forget about how bad I can be and think about how good I can be with the help of the God in me. And become that good. And do that good. And have that good. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Whatever your self-image is, it will compel the circumstances in your life. This is why Brother Paul says in the Scriptures, be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. You must renew your self-image. What I'm talking about is not a racial thing at all. The only formula, and here again, this is a cosmic law. This is a law of God. Whatever your self-image is, will govern your experience. And too many times on the sociological level, we've tried to give the underprivileged people better things without giving them a better image of themselves. If you give a man a better house without giving a man a better image of himself, he'll tear the damn house down. And I hope it goes on television just like that. I have no bishop to turn me out. They turned me out, and I'm so glad Jesus set me free. We must give the so-called underprivileged people a better idea of themselves. Let us stop stamping people with negative self-images, telling people you're underprivileged, you're deprived. If you tell a person that he's disadvantaged and he believes it, he is automatically put at a disadvantage. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. The great fortunes, the great captains of industry here in America who founded great fortunes, you will find that way back of every fortune, there was somebody who came here raggedy and penniless, and who motivated themselves and worked their way up. Let's stop giving people the idea that the world owes you something, that society owes you something. The only thing that the world owes you is that which you work and earn. And so self-motivation is also what we're about. And to be self-motivated means to be a self-mover. Get active with me with your hands for just a moment and say self-mover. This is what self-motivation is all about. It means that you can move yourself. If you're in a rut, you can move yourself out of it. If you're in a condition that you don't like being in, you can move yourself out of it. Because if you sit in the hole, if you sit in the rut, waiting for the white folks or society or the Democrats or the Republicans to move you out, you will certainly die in a lost condition. The Democrats can't save you. The Republicans can't save you. The world system can't save you. The first sermon ever preached in the Christian church on the day of Pentecost by the Apostle Peter rang with the words, "Save yourself from this untoward generation." Let me tell you something else about the world for a moment. Do you know the world is never going to be saved? I don't care how much evangelists preach. A lot of good people have tried to save this world. Two things that the world will not stand for, and that's a savior or a conqueror. The world always defeats its would-be conquerors and crucifies its would-be saviors. That's why I gave it up. I stopped trying to save the world. If you don't want to go to heaven, you can go to hell. I'm trying to save one. And when I keep myself straight, I do damn well. And you too. Because this is the only way that you can really contribute to the salvation of the world, by being what you ought to be yourself and doing what you ought to do yourself. And then, as the scripture says, men will see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K. 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com. The number 4CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified anthologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forcelllife.com. The number 4, the word cell, CELLLIFE.com. Hey, we gotta help one another.
Oh, I am grateful to have been loved and to be loved now and to be able to love, because that liberates. Love liberates. It doesn't just hold. That's ego. Love liberates. When my son was born, I was 17. My mother had a huge house, 14-room house. At 17, I went to her and said, I'm leaving. She asked me, you're leaving my house? And she had live-in help. I said, yes. I found a job, and I've got a room with cooking privileges down the hall, and the landlady will be the babysitter. She asked me, you're leaving my house? I said, yes, ma'am. And you're taking the baby? I said, yes. She said, all right, remember this. When you step over my door sill, you've been raised. You know the difference between right and wrong. Do right. Don't let anybody raise you and make you change. And remember this, you can always come home. I went home every time life slammed me down and made me call it uncle. I went home with my baby. My mother never once acted as I told you so. She said, oh, baby's home. Oh, my darling, Mama's going to cook you something. Mother's going to make this for you. Love. She liberated me to life. She continued to do that. When my son may have been 5 years old, my mother would pick him up all the time and feed him. And I went to her once a month, and she would cook for me. So one day I went to her house, and she'd cooked red rice, which I loved. After we finished eating, we walked down the hill, and she started across the street. She said, wait a minute, baby. I was 22 years old. She said, wait a minute, baby. You know, I think you're the greatest woman I've ever met. She said, Mary McLeod Bethune, Eleanor Roosevelt, and my mother, you're in that category. Then she said, give me a kiss. I gave her a kiss, and I got onto the streetcar. I can remember the way the sun fell on the slats of the wooden seats. I sat there and I thought about her. I thought, suppose she's right. She's intelligent. And she says she's too mean to lie. So suppose I am going to be somebody. She released me. She freed me to say I may have something in me that would be of value. Maybe not just to me. You see? That's love. when she was in her final sickness, I went out to San Francisco, and the doctor said she had three weeks to live. I asked her, would you come to North Carolina? She said yes. She had emphysema and lung cancer. I brought her to my home. She lived for 1.5 years. And when she was finally, in extremis, she was on oxygen and fighting cancer for her life. And I remembered her liberating me. And I said, I hope I'll be able to liberate her. She deserved that from me. She deserved a great daughter, and she got one. So in her last days, I said, now, I understand that some people need permission to go. As I understand it, you may have done what God put you here to do. You were a great worker. You must have been a great lover, because a lot of men, and if I'm not wrong, maybe a couple of women, risk their lives to love you. You were a piss-poor mother of small children, but you were a great mother of young adults. And if you need permission to go, I liberate you. I went back to my house, and something said, go back. I was in my pajamas. I jumped in my car and ran, and the nurse said, she's just gone. You see, love liberates. It doesn't bind. Love says, I love you. I love you if you're in China. I love you if you're across town. I love you if you're in Harlem. I love you. I would like to be near you. I'd like to have your arms around me. I'd like to hear your voice in my ear. But that's not possible now. So I love you. Go.
Wake up. Yeah.
Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self-Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on NLI Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self-Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-healthcare. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.